Welcome to the Hudson Point and Hawthorne Railroad in HO scale. The model dates to 1997 and spans 3 divisions. The Eastern Division, the Western Division, and the Central Division, which is the most recent. A video of the Western Division can be seen on this YouTube channel. Photos of the Eastern Division can be seen at horailroad.com and in the July 2007 issue of Model Railroader. For operation on the Central Division, trains arrive from, and are dispatched to, the other divisions via Sandflat and Crow's Nest. We begin our tour of the Central Division as a train from Sandflat emerges from a tunnel. The train arrives in the Central Division on the left track of a 2-track main line. Up ahead, the train will cross over for right side running. An eastbound local is holding at the crossover awaiting the train from Hudson Point. With our train now on the right side track, the local continues its run. Our train continues along the main line running through the town of Mud Hole. Emerging from a tunnel, our train passes an equipment dealer on a parallel highway. 2 of the green tractors on our train are destined for this business. They will be set out on a team track at Hillside. Trucks will carry them the last few miles to the dealer's lot. At Harsh Creek we cross over again as the siding we need is on the left side. This siding holds the team track where the tractors will be unloaded. This siding also serves the passenger station at Hillside, so these flat cars won't be staying here long. We'll leave 2 boxcars and the caboose on the main. After we drop the tractor flats on the team track, we'll reverse and pick up the 2 boxcars and caboose that we left on the main line. Our train presses on to the Central Division yards where its cars will be dispersed to other trains. Locomotives from other railroads are frequently leased for service on the Hudson Point and Hawthorne. Here we see an Erie Lackawanna switcher moving a lumber car in the Carbon Flats industrial area. On the outskirts of Carbon Flats the switcher prepares to move a carload of spring water. The 55-gallon drums are destined for a bottling plant in Hawthorne. On the main line, a Burlington loco pulls a string of chemical cars over Hudson Point and Hawthorne trackage. Pass-through of foreign trains is a good source of toll revenue for the railroad. An old Baldwin 280 comes in for service on the Y at Carbon Flats. Its tender picked the switch on the way in. The yard crew will get on it as soon as they finish re-railing their Fairmont speeder. Did I mention that the Hudson Point and Hawthorne leases much of its motive power from other roads? The lease on this Penn C steam loco is a lot cheaper than buying a new diesel unit. Like an invading force, they let everyone in town know they have arrived. In its heyday, several express trains operated from the station at Hillside. As travel by air and personal vehicles grows, fewer trains, with fewer coaches are now seen. Today a commuter train consisting of 1 F unit and a single coach backs into the station. A former B&O 060 pulls a string of Tichy ore cars into Bonner Minerals. 4 of the cars are spotted on the unloading trestle at Catfish Cove. The 44-tonner moves a Hudson Point and Hawthorne maintenance of way car past Fight Glass Company at Great Falls. At the Western Division a crew patches potholes outside Sandflat Yard. The welding shop works nights at Walker Run. This is one of 2 laser kits on the layout. Most structures are scratch-built. Mom said to not play by the tracks. Softball is the exception. The Central Division is appropriately named as it sits in the center of the room. It's surrounded by a 5-foot-wide aisle. A branch line has been considered and a small section built but not scenic. This would shrink the aisle to a still adequate 4 feet. Behind all those mountains lies the Western Division Yard. All trains arriving in scene come from staging here. And it's the destination for trains that leave the scenic Western Division. Passing through a deep cut, a coal drag from West Virginia makes its way to the piers at Hudson Point in the Eastern Division. When heavy traffic on the double main line dictates, trains are routed over the original single main line. It runs right through the center of town. The residents get an unwanted aromatic treat, when it's a livestock drag, hauling next week's beef burgers to Hudson Point. As our tour of the Western Division nears its end, we see steam and first-generation diesel run by near the town of Lime Rock. Thanks for joining us. By the way, I am a text-to-speech AI robot. I sound much better than Ken, but admittedly he is better looking.